Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rose. On this channel, we conquer business, faith, and life together. So if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe. If you click on this video, that means you are starting a lash business. Congratulations. As you can tell by the title, today we're going to talk about things that you need to start your lash business. Before you add stuff to your Amazon cart, before you spend a lot of money, go ahead and watch this video, grab a pen, a paper, and write down these things so that you can have a list of things to purchase so that you can start your lash business right away. When I started my lash business, I bought so many stuff that I did not need. I didn't see a lot of videos like this when I first started, and I just want to make sure a lot of people are purchasing the things that they absolutely need, especially in the beginning, especially when you're not sure of what kind of clientele you will have. This video was very much needed for me, so I hope that it can help you out. Alright, that's too much talking. Let's get into the video. I have my little book. So the number one thing that you need is a ring light. Ring light is very important because you need to see every little lash. You need to make sure that your vision is clear when you're doing lashes. Isolation is very important, and the best way to isolate correctly is with a ring light. Do not just buy those glasses that has the light beaming in front of it, because it will not do well for you if all you have as a backup is a natural light. You definitely need a ring light surrounding you or right on top of your client. Next thing that you will need is a lash bed. This goes without saying, but a lash bed is very important. Now, there's a bunch of choices between a lash bed or a lash sofa. Personally, I love my lash bed. I love lash beds in general, only because I can fluff it up to be comfortable for my clients, but the lash bed will always win it for me because I can adjust it. I can sit it higher, I can sit it lower. Whether or not you have a lash bed or a lash sofa, just make sure that your clients are comfortable. You can always cover your lash bed with a more comfortable like blanket or comforter like I do. I'll put it on the screen, but you could put stuff like that to make the lash bed more comfortable. Like purchasing a sofa just seemed like too much for me, especially when you first start out. Next thing you're going to need is a lash chair. Now, I know you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I could find a chair at my house and just sit on it. But think about it. You are giving yourself long-term problems. Your back is the most important thing when you are a lash tech, and you will see yourself getting more serious about your back the more you lash. But your back is very sensitive, so do what you can to make yourself comfortable and purchase a chair that is like adjustable and that you can turn, you can roll around with. Do not, I repeat, do not just settle for a kitchen chair or a chair that you have around the house. Next, we have our glue shaker. We cannot shake that glue by ourselves. Like literally, we need a glue shaker. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. In order for your lash sets to be good, to look good, and to stay looking good, you need to shake your glue. And shaking our glue ourselves is not, it doesn't do anything. Next, you are going to need tweezers. Tweezers are very essential for a lash set because that is what we use to lash. This is another supply that you're gonna absolutely need, and that is a mixer or a fan. These two are supposed to help you soothe your client if they are burning, if they feel any irritation. For me personally, I do both. I mix my clients and I fan them at the end of their appointment just so that the fumes of the glue would disappear. But when my mixer or my fan doesn't have battery, I do use one or the other, and they work perfectly. Now, these are all the things that I think that you absolutely need, especially if you are trying to retain clients. Definitely invest in these things, and when I say invest, try to purchase the best quality ones so that they can last you a long time. First thing you're gonna need is cleanser or primer. Now, you can do either one. I personally started out with cleansing my clients' lashes before their services, but I realized that takes too much time and I don't have time for it. So what I do is I do tell them or advise them to clean their lashes prior to their appointment, or when they come in, they go directly to the bathroom and they wash their lashes themselves. But if that doesn't happen, I do use primer, especially if the client does her job and keep her lashes clean. When it comes for their 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks appointment, I just prime their lashes, and that seems to do the trick. For other lash techs, you can use cleansers. I know a lot of lash techs who don't do their clients' lashes without washing them. I'm not that girl. But you can do cleansers. They work perfectly fine. If anything, they do work best because they get all of the dirt and oils out of your client's lashes. So pick your poison. Next, you are going to need mascara wands, lash brush, whatever you want to call it. You're going to need it for your lash sets. You need to be brushing your lashes before their appointment, during their appointment, and after their appointments. You can't go wrong with mascara wands or lash brushes. You're also going to need micro swabs. Now these can work for two things. These are perfect to apply primers onto the client's lashes. I do recommend purchasing the ones that has like the circle small ends or the long ones. A lot of people like to purchase the lip brushes. I used to purchase those, but I don't anymore because they're too big. Like, they absorb so much, and when you press it on the client's lashes, it kind of seeps into their eyes. So I don't use those anymore. Using the long head ones or the short head ones, I'm gonna post a picture right here. Using those will really help you to get each lashes when you're applying the primer or when you're applying the bonder. Next, you're going to need an iPad or tape. I am an iPad girl. I love iPad. I never went back to foam tapes or anything like that because I feel like iPads will soothe the client's skin. It kind of relaxes them, and so I do use iPads to tape down my client's lashes. Now you can use tapes to do the same. Now with tapes, they can serve many purposes. They can be used to tape down the client's bottom lashes, to pull up the client's eyelid.
I also wanted to add that tapes are a great replacement for glue rings. You can use them to hold your glue while you're lashing.
Tapes are literally your best friend when you become a lash tech. If you don't like iPads, I do recommend just buying a bunch of tapes because they do what the iPads are supposed to do. Or you can use both of them. You can use the iPads to put down the bottom lashes and the tape to secure the bottom lashes. You absolutely need tape. So tapes is not an either or because you definitely need them. But if you don't want to purchase iPads or if you don't have the money for iPads, you can definitely just use tapes. Next on the list is going to be a remover. This, you don't really use it as much, but it is very beneficial to have it with you. If your lash instructor did not give you any remover, then go ahead and purchase one and just have it sit on the side. Like I said, it's not something that you need until you need it. So if you want to provide the service of removing lashes, definitely get yourself a remover. Next, we have eyelashes. Now, we can't do eyelashes without eyelash extensions. When you are purchasing lashes, I think it's very important to think about the clients that you are trying to attract. So if you are trying to attract dramatic clients, then go ahead and purchase more dramatic lashes. So longer length, maybe different curls. And also, while you're building your clientele, purchase a lot of mixed trays because that is what will help you save a lot of money while you're trying to build up your clients. Because I know for me, I wanted dramatic clients, but as I started lashing, I realized that I don't want to do dramatic lash sets all the time. And a lot of my clients, their lashes weren't healthy enough to take on those dramatic lash sets. So now I am a classic expert. I love classic sets. I thrive in classic sets. And last but certainly not least, okay, you're gonna need a glue. Now with the glue, I recommend Stacy Dash on Amazon because that was a good glue for me when I first started out. Mind you, I do live in Florida, but in all honesty, when it comes to glue, I think that's where I spent most of my money on because I was always trying glues, and no glue was working out for me. So when you are purchasing your glues, try to make an educated guess depending on where you're at in the world. If you're in colder climates or hotter climate, if you are working from home, the temperature in your house, the humidity in your house, those are things to definitely think about before purchasing a lash glue. Alright y'all, we got to the end of the video. These are all the things that you are going to need to start your lash business. Great places to check out these supplies are Amazon, Etsy, or even Alibaba or AliExpress. Alright y'all, so that is it for the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that y'all was taking notes. I promise you these investments will come back to you faster than you could think, especially if you are working hard and not hardly working. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you when the sun rises.